Looking for updates to your kid's soccer schedule? How about organizing a park cleanup? Or what about getting the roof fixed? It's easy with GetAssist. Just sign up for your free membership and start connecting with the communities that matter most to you.
And joining us in studio,
it's Bruce Fikowski, CEO of GetAssist. Good afternoon, Bruce.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me.
Well, thanks for popping in. So you have a theory that we're giving up too much privacy when it comes to social media, and there's a better way?
I do. I think this vast empty wasteland that we've been experiencing with today's social, all this unwanted advertising content, and becoming part of the product in terms of giving away our privacy, our photos, everything else, is a little much. And we brought a network to Canada that changes all that.
So you have this startup in a number of different cities. Tell us about that.
Yeah, well, we launched in Calgary in the fall of 15, and then we scaled into Edmonton. We've been in Winnipeg for just over a year. We opened Mississauga last fall, and we just opened Vaughan about a month ago. So, yeah, we're now in 5 locations across Canada, and we're opening Scarborough in another month.
So from that little clip, and I found that on the GetAssist website, and it runs for about just over 2 minutes so people get an idea. It sounds kind of Facebook-ish. So how can you do it differently?
Well, it is Facebook-ish in terms of we use well-known social features, which is what everybody calls social media. And when we say social, we think Facebook, but there's other types of social. So we have your news feed, we have posts, all of those sorts of things that you would recognize. But what we do different is we connect 2 communities, business and social, on the same network. And when you do that, you're able to do a couple of things. One is we have a small business network that isn't available anywhere else to small business. LinkedIn's for professionals, Twitter's for 130 characters.
And 30 seconds, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair, yeah. And Facebook is more entertainment than anything. And so the small business community has been left behind by a lot of this. So our network, a business membership, actually connects you in a social media setting with all the other local businesses and across Canada. You're allowed to put in your service category and service areas. You can post jobs. And when anybody on the network makes a request for assistance, you get it. You get that push notification, and you have a live client. The social membership is private, ad-free, manageable social media, and it's completely private. We don't share your information. We don't even collect your information. All we ask for is a valid email address and a postal code, and then you can create private communities or join public communities, add channels to your newsfeed. It's all a very personal experience, and when we say private, we mean private at GetAssist. A private community is for invitation only. Nobody can find it. Nobody can ask to be a member of it. So for families, neighbors, work groups, excuse me, it's a great tool. It's a communication tool. I look at it like we've reclaimed today's social media, and we're using it as a purposeful communication tool.
Is it free?
It's absolutely free for social, and business chooses from 1-3 inexpensive memberships.
Okay.
So is that's how you make your money, is on the business side of it?
Yeah, the business community is one that funds so that we can have ad-free social. And it's still very inexpensive. The most expensive membership is $1.50 a day, $479 a year, which for small business people is very affordable. And then leads cost them $2. So it's built for small business. It's priced for small business, and the small business community loves what we're doing. You get this in front of small business people, 50% of them buy it right away.
How many people are on this right now?
Well, I can't tell you exact numbers, but we're not at 100,000 yet. We'll just say that.
Okay.
Well, and I think that's about getting the word out, obviously. And I think people are so reluctant now to add another social media to their plate, but they, at the same time, maybe wanted to ditch Facebook after all of the scandal and that type of thing.
They're not happy with what's on their plate right now.
But didn't know where to turn to. And so it sounds like you're trying to make the best of both worlds. You want to keep the free element for the average mom or dad or kid that's using it, but then make money on the other side where businesses expect to pay for services and be connected.
Sure. I mean, I developed the network to cater to small business, And what I realized is different than the Angie's List or these other sites where you find service providers, nobody was creating the market for their clients. That's what we did with the social. So we did a lot of research into what people like about social, what they didn't like, and we brought it to bear and built what we think is a very purposeful network. Like I said, the business community digs what we're doing. The social community is a very private, personal experience. So you create these communities of like-minded people, and then you connect whatever you want to your newsfeed. So I have my sales team, business communities, a lot of work on my newsfeed, but I also have my family and others. So I might see my grandson right next to a post from a sales team. And so I only see what I want to see. I'd never be a Facebook guy. There's nothing there for me. But this is very purposeful to what I do in my life, and so it's a great communication tool.
How do you make sure that things like fake news doesn't creep on?
Well, each of these communities that get connected, the person who creates them has the What's New posting section, and they have complete control over the community, so they moderate it. So when they see something that they don't like, they can remove it. So it's user moderated, and the people who have a community moderate that community.
So what is your goal? Let's look a couple years down the line. How many people do you want to get on this?
Well, I think network, the more people, the merrier, right? So, as long as we're building a great business, that we're bringing value to the small business community, that we're helping communities connect with their local service providers, reconnecting families and things like that, then, our company will grow. We've got great people working for us. We're over 60 people strong now. And I think if we build a great company and provide value to the community, we'll be successful. So we're pretty happy how that's going.
You'll also be successful if you can keep everyone's information private. Just ask Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mark, there's no need to share people's information.
All right. Thanks so much for your time.
Well, thanks for having me.
That is GetAssist CEO. What's his? I don't have the info in front of me. Oh. Bruce. I don't want to mispronounce his last name. I almost did off
Fikowski. Bruce Fikowski.
There we go. And I'll never forget it. Bruce Fikowski, thanks for joining us.
Pleasure. Thank you.